I'm Judy Meyer. I'm the editor for the Kennebec Journal, the Morning Sentinel, and the Sun Journal in Lewiston. I have always been amazed at the resiliency and caring of Maine people and in our collective ability to rise to challenges and help our friends and neighbors when it really counts. While much of the news has been frightening lately, there have been an equal number of heartwarming stories about our healthcare workers on the front lines, our first responders answering calls, our teachers working with students, and hundreds of acts of kindness between neighbors and strangers. In this crisis, we recognize that you are turning to us for trusted information, so thank you everyone for supporting our journalism. More importantly, thank you to all the people who are working so hard to see us through this rough journey in good health. And now to the history. On April 29th, 7 years ago in 2013, an arson fire destroyed 3 apartment buildings in downtown Lewiston, leaving 75 people homeless. The fire was the first of 3 arson cases within a week, keeping the city's residents on edge. In all, 9 buildings were destroyed. At the time, the city was blighted by abandoned, dilapidated buildings for several years before the fires began. In the 5 years after, Lewiston tore down 63 buildings, including the 9 that burned. 2 adults and 2 12-year-olds were charged in connection with 3 separate blazes. Charges against one of the adults and one of the juveniles were later dismissed. In the juvenile's case, because of a police procedural error, and in the adult's case, because of incompetency to stand trial. However, Brian Morin, a homeless man, pleaded guilty in 2014 to 3 counts of arson in connection with fires set on May 6, 2013. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison and 12 years of probation. The other juvenile pleaded guilty in 2015 to criminal mischief and was sent to the Long Creek Development Center in South Portland until the age of 17. As frightening as the series of arson fires were for city residents, the community responded with an outpouring of kindness and support to feed families and help them find new homes, to furnish those homes and to replace lost clothing and possessions. It was a time of chaos and then healing.